monster walks. So kind of a little change up on our lateral walks. We're gonna bend the knees and get in that nice squat position. Take 4 big steps forward. So right, left, right, left, then go back with left, left, right, left, right, forward, right. So you're going forward for 4 is the main thing, and back for 4. Forward for 4. Back for 4. Stay nice and low. Looks awesome. Knees are open wide. And back. 1 and forward. Make those steps a little bigger, come on. And back, big steps back, big back. Yep, 2 more forward, 2 more back, you can do it. And back. Last one, big steps forward. Nice, big steps back. Woo, awesome. Come to the middle of our mat. Kundalini kick back. This time we get to take it a little deeper. So you're gonna tip forward, bring your hands down to the floor, stretch your right leg back, then cross it behind the left knee, then stretch. Cross and stretch. Ten more. Cross, get low, stretch. Cross, stretch. Be light on those fingertips. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it down, hold it down. Weight is in that left heel. Tummy's tight. See if you can float the hands for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands, release the feet. Get set up for the other side. Cross that left leg behind, then kick straight back. Cross, kick. Get that big extension, that's it. Get low, stretch. Both legs bent, both legs straight. And doing great. Last 5, get low. That's it. Hold, hold, tummy tight, maybe no hands. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Nice job. Shake it out and roll all the way up. Wonderful. Come on down to the mat. Setting up for our pretzel. Left leg in front, the right knee drawing back, toes pointing back. Starting with our rotation, twist and release, twist and release. Getting that squeeze, keep going. Twist and release, twist and release. Ten more, then we're gonna add on 9. Get that squeeze. Just the hip, forward, back. Next one we have forward hold. Pull the abdominals in and see if we can lift the leg just for 10, 9, 8, 7, feeling it here, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Same thing to the other side. So now right knee bent, left knee back, and that knee is in line with the hip. Our hands frame the right knee. Hips twist, relax, twist, relax. This one again takes some practice, but once you get it, you'll feel how it squeezes that top shelf and outer side of the glute, which again gives us that nice curve from our lower back. Stay as tall as you can. 5 more, then we do 10 of our lifts. 4, 3, 2, hold that rotation, tummy tight, lift up, 10, 9, be light on your hands. It doesn't have to be huge. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Release, bring your hands behind you. Just windshield wipe the knees side to side. If you like, you can have a pad or pillow under the knees. Come to all fours. Hands under shoulders. Kick back through that right foot. Rainbow, this one's called. We're gonna cross the leg behind, then bring it up and out to the right side. So up and left, up and right, up and left, up and right. And you can either point the toe or flex the foot. I don't mind, whichever one feels better to you and gives you better contact with the glutes. Five more each way. 5. That's it. 4, 3, 2. One more each way. 1 and 1. Bring that leg to straight up and down and hold. Give it a little pulse. Pull the tummy in tight. Pulse, pulse the leg up for 10, 9, 8, tummy tight, leg long, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Set the knee down, give the hips a little wiggle if they need. Reset the hands, and here's the other side. Left leg back, up and over, so we're crossing, up and out. Foot flexed or toe pointed. You decide, but we all got our abs pulled in real strong to protect the lower back and shift all that focus into strengthening the core, shaping the booty. You're doing great. Big cross and lift, cross and lift. Here's our countdown. 5, 4, 3, come on, 2, yes, doing awesome. Last one. Here's our pulse. Pull the abs in tight, pulse, pulse, up, up. That's it. Notice if you're sagging over to one side, stay square. 8, 7, legs straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Shake it around a little bit. It does help, trust me. We're gonna bring the hips down onto the pillow or just onto your mat. So we want our pubic bone down on there. Reverse frog hypers. So soles of the feet together, knees open wide, but today we're gonna have the heels together, the toes turned out for a little variation. Bring the head right down, lift and lower. So knees open wide, lift and lower. Focus and breathe. We're in the home stretch now. That's it. $15 to go. 15. Big squeeze. 14. Heels right together. Countdown 9. 8. Get ready to hold on that last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, up and hold, up and hold. Try stretching the legs out, then bending them in. Stretch, bend, 8, not many, let's go. 7, squeeze that bum, push the hips down. 4, there we go. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Release. Child's pose. Stretch it back. Our pad or pillow is out of the way. Last move for today. I bet you could guess what it is. It's a bridge. We're going narrow. So, heels close to bum. We know the setup. Toes pointing straight ahead. So we're not in the wide position. Toes point straight ahead. Heels in line with our hips. Here we go. We're pressing up and lowering down. All action. Now you know the moves. You can up that intensity, right? And we do that with our number of reps, but also with our initiation. We're really squeezing everything we have, nice and aggressively at the top, to burn those glutes out all the way. Finish them off. Here's 20 to go. You're halfway. Go for it. Make sure the knees aren't falling in. They're right in line with the ankles. Last 10, come on, 10. Tuck the hips under at the top. 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4. You're doing awesome. Finish so strong. Hold up on that last one just for 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Release the hips down. Hug the knees in and come all the way up. Just take a little forward fold to release the back. And come on. It is some nice sexy poses for us. So we're gonna try what's called frog pose. So come to all fours, but face the long edge of your mat. And then have the knees really wide apart. You're getting the idea here, yes? And our feet are turned out to the sides like a frog. If that's not comfortable, you could also point the toes straight back. And from there, come down to your forearms and then press your hips back. So rather than leaning forward, you're thinking hips pressing back as if you're gonna press your hips back all the way between your heels. Trust me, that deep breath will help in this one, so try to keep a nice deep breath. A neutral spine. We've got a little bit of core strength going on to keep the entire spine supported and nice and long. Here's those 5 breaths again. Go for it. 5 deep breaths. Push into the forearms. Make sure they're right underneath you so you feel supported, and press back. Getting into the inner thighs, the groin muscles, which are worked through our bridges, our hip thrusts, our goddess squats. Nice. Last 2 breaths, go for it. Push the hips back. Okay, now you're probably wondering how to get out of this. So walk your forearms a little further forward, curl the toes under, bringing them in towards one another, pushing into the feet, and ta-da, we're out. So next up we have our wide-legged side bend. So come over onto the bum and stretch the legs out nice and wide. Now for some of us, this is a deep enough stretch. And if you're quite tight through here, it can cause your back to round like so. So if that's you, well, let's all try together anyways to bring our hands behind us and really push and open the chest so the spine is long. We're also flexing the feet, which means we're driving through the heels and the toes are drawing straight back. Once you feel steady, release your hands onto your thighs. And let's take our side bend. So a lot of our side plank, our clam movements work into the side of the waist as well. So we're gonna release that as well as the inner thighs. So bring the right hand down and over to that right side. Make sure you're open through the chest still. We haven't turned down to the right leg. We're still open, and stretch the left arm up and over. Now, rather than focusing on trying to grab that foot, instead, let's bend the elbow and bring our hand onto the back of the head to support the neck, getting that big stretch down through the left side. Still driving through the heels. And if you're not able to breathe deep, it's a good sign that you've gone too far. So back it up a little bit if you're not able to breathe. Very, very important. That's it. Last deep breath on this side. Nice. Rise all the way up. Right into the other side. Left arm down. Again, we're not turning forward and down to our mat. We're still open through the chest, the rib cage, the belly. The right arm is the one that comes up this time, and hand to the back of our head, supporting the head. Taking that side bend over to the left. Two more breaths, go for it. Big, big full inhales into that right side. Nice, rise all the way up through center. Grand finale in this position is hands to the floor in front of us and walking the hands forward. Now this is one of those poses that it's better to do a little less than a little too much. So I would rather you take it easy and be gentle and just see where you can get to. You can see I like to rock side to side a little bit. I just find it really soothing, and you can kind of keep checking in with how the legs are feeling and find your spot wherever that is. And we're not here for crazy long, just a few breaths. You can always stack the fists as we did in pigeon, or bring the forehead down to the tops of the hands. Still driving through our heels for 3 more deep breaths. Bonus points if we can relax through the shoulders, the neck still nice and long. Perfect. Start to walk the hands slowly back. Little twist and release. We're gonna grab onto the underside of the knees. Oh, feels good to get out of that one. And dig the heels down, feet as wide as our shoulders or even a little wider. The hands behind us, and we're just gonna press the knees over to one side. Look in the opposite direction of your legs and do the same thing for the other side. Look the opposite direction. And just shift side to side a couple of times, letting it go. Perfect, and we're already at our final pose, which is butterfly pose. If you did any dance or gymnastics as a young girl, you'll remember this one. So we just bring the soles of our feet together in front of us and try and scoot your bum a little bit closer to your heels. And then your hands could either be on your ankles, or you could clasp your hands and slide them underneath your feet, sitting up nice and tall so the chest lifts through the arms. Perfect. And the knees are pressing down towards the floor. Again, as we sit up super, super tall, shoulders pulled back and down. And just give a little bit of a stretch to the neck. For a lot of us, we hold a ton of tension up here in the neck, so it really is helpful just to take a sec anytime you can to stretch it out. So maybe that's head down along the chest and ear over to one shoulder, and then the other side, or you could do full circles if you like. Last one, we're up tall and just pull the chin in towards the chest. And those are our traps, the muscles right between the upper back, getting into those, right between the shoulder blades in our upper back. That's where we're targeting. Awesome, bringing everything back to center. And that's it for your stretch session. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.